Hello everyone. Today we talk about the question 2 of homework 6, and let's look at the question. The question gave us the fxy, it looks like that, and the question A asks us to find B so that the above defined function is a valid joint PDF. So we can have this equation. We can write this equation down for the non-zero defined region of this function. So now for solving B, we need to using the integral to finding that. For solving this integral, we find the B. This integral's result is 1, so the result of B is 1 over pi. And the question B asks us to find EX, EXY, EXY, and EY, EYX, EYX, and EXY respectively. So now let's find the EX first, still using the integral in here. And for solving this for solving this integral, we can find the value of EX. Now we can simplify this integral as following. In here, we can see that this part in here times x is an odd function. So we can just simply say this in the result of this integral is equal to 0, since EX is equal to 0. So we can say this one is equal to 0 and this one is equal to 0 as well. Now let's look at the EY. For the EY, let's see the graph first, which looks like that. We have two regions. One is on the left, one is on the Y. So we can see that they are symmetric with each other. So now we can see the EY and the EYX. They are all equal to 0 due to the symmetric property. Now let's look at the EXY. For solving the EXY, we also need to using the integral to solve it. After taking the integral of this equation, we can find the result of this integral is 0, since y is an odd function. So it's pretty obvious to see that. So now we already solved EXY is equal to 0 as well. And now the question C asks us to prove or disapprove X and Y are uncorrelated. Based on the result on part B, we can already know EX times EY is equal to 0, since this one is 0 times anything is 0. And we just solved that EXY is equal to 0 as well. So now we can say write this equation here. These two are the same. They both equal to 0. So now we can say the conclusion is that X and Y, they are uncorrelated in this question in here. So this pretty much about the question 2. And now I'm gonna stop in here. Thanks for listening.